report that the little schoolgirl did on the genealogy of the presidents? I don't know, it was more than 10 years ago. She did an assignment for school and she checked the genealogy and she found all, I don't know about Trump, but from Obama back, she found all but one of them are related.
Yes, they're all related to the bloodlines.
King John, what's his face?
Right.
During when they wrote Robin Hood, I forget his last name.
Yes, I remember that.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
That blew my mind away.
No, it's not crazy.
I thought that was
It
insane.
actually makes sense.
Hollywood. Well, we got a relatively local guy, young man here that's working in Hollywood in the film industry, who's a conservative. It gives his view on what it's like to do that. Can't think of being too big, too much more of an enemy territory. And then we have a documentary filmmaker who was living out there for a while in the film industry and worked on a few shows. And he's doing a documentary I'd very much like to see. Hope he gets it done. So, a little bit of Hollywood here. If you like it, you like it. If you care, share. If you can, you will contribute, right? Yeah, of course you will. Because I'm out there on the streets, on the front lines, and I need you as backup. All right, enjoy this. I'll see you on the other side.
Where are you from?
I live in Los Angeles right now, but I'm from Baton Rouge.
Oh, okay. So have you been tainted yet by the LA? No.
It's hard to talk there, though. You're always worried about, especially at the office, right? Everyone's like super anti.
What do you do?
I work in entertainment.
Oh, yeah. Well, that'd really be.
Yeah, it's. I'm like one of the few. I feel like there's probably some other secret conservatives and Trump supporters, but like no one. We're all scared to talk.
No, they are. I've talked to them.
I'm worried about losing my job.
Yeah, well, I've talked to them. I mean, obviously, I'm a magnet for so I've talked to other people in the entertainment industry that come up and say, yeah. Well, here's a get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
It's good for any crime in the world.
Cool.
I don't know.
Oh, thank you very much. Very kind of you.
Yeah. Well, doing the Lord's work.
Thank you, sir. You're in the film? You're a filmmaker?
Yeah.
What films?
I used to work in television. You would know the shows I used to work on, like Sopranos and things like that.
You worked The Sopranos?
Yeah,
really?
24, shows like that. So in Burbank, when I used to live there. Oh man, that was hardcore Liberalville.
Well, that's it.
I want to puke when I hear people.
Well, I
talk
spoke
about
to
politics.
another guy that's in the film industry out there today. He's conservative.
Yeah.
And he says, like being the Fight Club. You got to keep your mouth shut. You got to keep a low profile.
And they wouldn't just shut up about it. They just talk about it all day, and you're just like, man, don't you have work to do besides talking about politics all day?
So, you're working on anything now, or what?
Just the documentary, which I'm just in development for. So that's what I've been working on lately, and we're traveling right now too. So I work on it when I can.
What's it about?
It's a Christian documentary, actually. So what I want to do is I want to aim it at non-believers and believers, and I want to ask. I'm calling it tentatively the 10, and I'm going to ask 10 prominent leaders 10 questions that I feel like we don't address as believers, or people want to sidestep and not talk about.
We'd love to see that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. So would I.
No
There's
kidding.
a lot of questions that I think people ask that the church they don't address, and
Indeed.
pastors, they just want to sidestep, give you generic answers. So.
Well, there's a lot in the news right now, or in the about Christianity, about the persecution of Christians. So.
But you don't hear about a lot of it.
Yeah,
they sweep it
I know.
under the rug.
And then I was just reading an excerpt in a book I'm reading about how basically the Catholic Church is just a sect of another secret society, But
Probably their foundation and their leadership. The people aren't bad. It's just what it was founded on.
Yeah.
And their belief system, what it was founded on. This is the problem. But Catholics themselves aren't the problem. It's the leadership.
Well, that's exactly it.
So everyone tries to persecute the Catholics.
Yeah, and how they.
I feel sorry for them. I know. They don't know any better. So.
Indeed.
Idolatry and all that.
So you're going to stick it out there? You're going to stick it out in California? I mean,
where our family's from. So if we all leave, then, no one's there.
There's a lot of people leaving. It happens a lot. There's mass exodus there.
Yeah, we've had
a lot of people have moved to Texas, I've heard.
Yeah.
A lot of people I know. Oh, we're going to Texas. We're going to Texas.
Yeah.
That would be a big place for people.
And that's what I've been hearing primarily all day. Yesterday is your family, you're sticking there till you're the 85-year-old grandma. And then they're boom. Everybody's getting ready to leave. But it's a shame because. I mean, my remembrance of it was fond. It was beautiful, and thinking how beautiful that state is. And if I had to have grown up there, it would be hard to leave.
Yeah,
it would be hard.
Sure.
Well, I feel like if no one's going to fight for it, I mean, who is going to be? So maybe my own friends. That's the part where it's like they were coming to these other places, but they're carrying some of their twisted views. With it too, and you're like you were raised the same way I was. What happened here? So did you drink the Kool-Aid? Because I don't know. But,
well, there's. It is a program.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, it starts in the schools basically, and it goes on from there. But a lot of people say, they moved to Texas, and the Texans are going, no. I mean, Austin has turned into Portland, basically.
Until all the people who can't afford to live in California and Orange County moved to Austin.
Yeah.
It was like Snootyville. We were there a couple days ago. We're like, seriously, what is wrong with these people? I don't have this much snootiness in our Orange County, California. I was like, you all just came here, I guess.
Yeah, I know. So, they just have an attitude.
Yeah, we were not thrilled. So.
Yeah, I know.
They say the music is really good there, but we didn't have a chance to check that out. Yeah. That wouldn't be a good enough reason to live there. So.
Indeed. Well, here, let me give you if you ever get that documentary.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Give me let me know.
Cool.
Get out of jail free card for Hillary Clinton. And on the back, I have my YouTube channel.
Does it have my unsecure server address on here?
Oh, well,
yeah, is it unsecure server on it? Okay, all right, cool.
I think in my industry, that's just the biggest joke to us of if I had done the same thing, I'd be rotting.
Any of us did. I mean, if any of us did that, we'd all be in prison.
I was work in the financial services industry and just with the SEC and all these things. You're just seriously, anybody else. But it's just, we all,
And it's sad because I keep on, the biggest thing I hear about out here, the biggest complaint from people is when are we going to see some accountability? When are we going to go on the offensive? One of these people lock her up wasn't a campaign slogan. We really want to see some accountability, but what discourages me is when I talk to people that are like prosecutors or in the politics or and I ask them, are we ever going to see that? And they go,
no.
And bring me no. Where the hell are you paying our taxes for? But it's sort of I just read this in this book. It's an old Spanish proverb. The spider web catches the fly, but never the hawk.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, not funny. It's sad. So, but I think there comes a point where the people erupt. It's like we had the revolution here because why? We reached a point where it was enough.
Yeah.
We're gonna have enough. It's enough already. So I don't know if we're gonna ever have that second revolution because will the tech suppression? Because with the tech is working for the oppressors. It's not working for us.
Big distraction too.
Yeah.
For people in general.
Yeah. And will we have a revolution before the oppression of the tech comes in? Because there is, let's say, and then Durham and Barr come out and it's just a whitewash. Will there be an eruption then? Will we finally say, Hey, enough of this bullshit. Black and white, let's go. You know, a million man arm march in Washington. So let's clean this place out. I don't know. I know there's enough anger out there. Like, you know, it's true. Is there enough will and courage? Yeah.
I would say that's probably most people, like more pissed than party line. So.
Did you ever hear about that report that the little schoolgirl did on the genealogy of the presidents? I don't know, it was more than 10 years ago. She did an assignment for school and she checked the genealogy and she found all, I don't know about Trump, but from Obama back, she found all but one of them are related.
Yes, they're all related to the bloodlines.
King John, what's his face?
Right.
During when they wrote Robin Hood, I forget his last name.
Yes, I remember that.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
That blew my mind away.
No, it's not crazy.
I thought that was
It
insane.
actually makes sense.
Yeah.
Because, and then I read the book, The Bloodlines of the Illuminati.
Yes.
Check that one out.
That's crazy, huh?
I mean, then now we're talking about, you can see the whole bloodlines going back to the original 15 families.
That is wild.
Yeah, going in Egypt, you know, and how they came out of Egypt and then went to different parts of Europe.
Things that make you go, and then some.
Oh, yeah.
That was incredible.
Yeah. It's all, there is a connection. I mean, the deep state exists.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
And then there's something even beyond the deep state that controls it, that, you know, is hidden behind it all. And as I said, is all of this, we're starting to see glimpses of it. But are we going to get to the core of it? And will we get to the core of it before it gets to us? Because we get about the agenda 2030. Are you familiar with that one? Yeah. It's a UN agenda. And you know, you hear...
Is that the one world government?
Thank you.
Yeah.
But you know how you hear about, the world's going to end in 10 years, and global warming, we got to do all, you know, all this. And it all is pushing towards, I got a question. God bless you. Good luck. All right.
So interesting, huh? I'd like to see that documentary. I picked a good subject. Timely. Very timely. All right, folks, thanks for stopping by. Remember, hit all the appropriate buttons and then go contribute. God bless you. Pray for me. I'm praying for you. I'll see you on the streets.